When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Huskers will kick it away first. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. The Terrapins offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Woods. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense has the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback extends the play. Looking for room at the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Huskers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Woodside. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Cornhuskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Got it on the outside. It's Woodside. The Huskers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Morrison. Quarterback adapting. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Huskers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Terrapins will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on the... He's taking the shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just...
Oh, a lot of space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Gets it to the back, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Rides to back and leaves it. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Terrapins will punt it away on fourth down. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Extending the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. The Cornhuskers can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Oh, man, how about that? You get your first carry, you're so excited, trying to...
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Huskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Morrison. He'll pull it down and run. Makes his man miss.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it.
Sneak gets it done. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Woods. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Bringing the heat. Got his man. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away. Breaks into the open. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Morrison. Caught. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Snagged on the outside. It's Bargava.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Going for 6. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game, because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
And it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you got to bring your A game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks. Now, how are we going to finish? Now, we've talked about this season. We've talked about what we want to do, and we might not be living up to expectations, but we can control finishing strong.
And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Woods. Quick strike complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Complete in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football. But this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
The Terrapins have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Man, when you go over the middle, you got to be willing to take the punishment. You're going to get hit a lot of times anyways, so you might as well catch the football. But his arm's starting to look a little bit like Reese Davis when the check comes at dinner.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Back to pass, it's Morrison. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Out to the 35-yard line. Extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Now improvising. Got his man downfield. Still running at the 40. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneak trying to power his way ahead for a few. Sneaks it in.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Woods. Snags it over the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Terrapins want to move quickly. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Finds a man in the middle. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have... remaining in the half. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking to pass. It's Woods. Under fire. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Touchdown, Terrapins! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
The Terrapins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He'll be out of bounds at the 36-yard line after a solid return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Dropping back, it's Morrison. Finds his man, it's Woodside. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll get rid of it. Got his man on the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Cornhuskers are threatening in the red zone. Motion from the back. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Swings it out to the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass, I got to be locked in, and I got to see him, and as the linebackers have to see him and understand when the quarterback throws him the football, I got to break on it, and everybody's got to corral him because he's so dangerous after the catch.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Using the quick game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Surging forward on the sneak. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Lining up to add another. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
A strike downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
Looking to throw, it's Woods. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And this is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense
lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Got some room to run.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover. These speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Cornhuskers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. It's complete to the right. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Morrison. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. That big play has them in business, 1st and 10 inside the 20.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open.
It's a fumble on the play. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Woo. I tell you what, you feel really fortunate if you're on offense. That's one of those where it takes 13 seconds for that ball to roll out of bounds. You're just trying to make that thing. You're trying to blow it out of bounds. Make sure you don't turn the football up.
Touchdown, Huskers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not. He found as he stopped at the 18. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Back to throw, it's Woods. Snagged out of the air. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a 1st down. Quarterback keeps it. Shakes off the defender. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
Power football with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Now on the return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He leaves it with his back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Wants to fire on second down. They're working that left side. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired, of course.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Louisiana. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Woods. Plucks it out of the air. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Let's go! Wants to throw on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes him talk to the hand. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen,
Turning it on. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party game. A late touchdown.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play